you fade away.
Why is he not picking up my calls? Didn't he remember about today's test? You came to your best friend's bedroom thinking about him as he was not responding to your calls. One more, but he was busy playing his video game early in the morning. Only he can play 24/7 because he loves playing it. He's playing games. This idiot won't change even after going to be an adult. You sighed and hit on his head, making him annoy as he was busy in playing. This devil came. What? We have to go to school? He asked you irritatingly as he was really irritated by your earlier action. You can see disappointment on his face for spoiling his game. Yes, we have to. Did you forget about today's test? Don't tell me you forgot to study playing this stupid video game. You know the importance of the test, right? You were asking him seriously, crisscrossing your hands while he was looking at you impatiently. Yeah, don't irritate me early in the morning. Just shut up. Don't disturb me. You always interrupt me with my interests. Now get lost. He shouted at you without knowing you are getting hurt. I'm sorry. Even though it's not a first time, still you teared up because your caring towards him was an irritation to him. It's not you are obsessed with his friendship, it's that you value our friendship. That's why sometimes you take these words. What did I do? Why and wait, he grabbed your hand as you were leaving his room. The next second you said sorry to him, but now he realized his mistake. I'm sorry, Ryan. I should not have said those words. You know, right? I will easily trigger if anybody disturbs my game. Please forgive me, Ryan. I'm really sorry. You like this nature in him, even though he hurt you, of course, unintentionally. He realizes and apologizes to you immediately. Okay, I will, but please stop playing games most of the time. It's making you weak. This is the reason for your short-tempered Taeyang. Please try to read books. It will give you lots of peace. You were trying to help him with his short temper, but he is not ready to hear as he is addicted to video games. Okay, fine. Let's go now. We are getting late to school. He take you with him by closing your mouth as he could not hear them because you always speak about books, career, study, but he wants fun and entertainment. Later, you and Thang entered the school and came to your chemistry class. Hello Wayne, hello Thang, your class topper and also playboy Jimin greeted you both. Hi Jimin, you also greeted him back with a smile. Hey you nerd, you are looking handsome today. What's so special? He was trying to tease Jimin. Yeah, Taeyang, would you like to eat my punch? Come on, man. Why are you always careless about words? From next, don't call me a nerd. Just because I'm good at studies, I'm not a nerd. By the way, they are also humans. Don't make fun of them. He tilted his head slightly as he tired of Taeyang's teasing. Later, he apologized to Jimin. It's a daily routine. They always play like this as they have that kind of closeness. And then you all seated in your places as the teacher came to the class. Of course, as usual, the young slept on the bench. Even teachers also lost hope on him that he would concentrate on class. Even though he doesn't listen classes, he scored good marks because you help him. As the class was finished, you and Taeyang walking in the hallway to get your books of another subject from the locker. Ryan, how about going to the movie tonight? New movie is playing in theaters. Shall we go in the evening? No, Thai. This week we went for 4 movies, so no movies. Exams are near and we have to concentrate on them. We even have to finish our assignments today, so no movies. You said opening the locker while he looked at you pissed off. Yeah, Ryan. Why are you always like this? You're so boring. Please be funny. We are going to a movie, that's it. I will not hear anymore, he said firmly while looking at him helplessly. Then a girl bumped him as he stood in the way to open his locker door. Ouch, I'm sorry, mister. She was rubbing her forehead, searching for the things which were fallen down on the floor. You should be careful while walking. Take your books. He quickly picked up the books as she hurt little bit because of his muscular shoulder and gave it to her. Thank you so much, Mr. Thay. Is that you? Ara? Are you Ara from Seoul Middle School? They were quite surprised looking at each other as the meeting after 2 plus years. Do you know her? You were confused. Yeah, she's my best friend when I was studying in Daegu Middle School. Ara, what a surprise! I'm so happy to see you again. I missed you so much. You can see how his face was shining after seeing her. He was so happy that you never saw him being like this since the day one of your friendship which you always wanted to see in him. I missed you, Tay. They both quickly had a hug as they met each other after these many months. I was cursing my father's company members for transferring him to the city. But now I'm so happy they did a good thing for transferring him because I can study with my best friend again. She is so happy to meet him as well as he also. The young father transferred to Seoul when he was last year of middle school. Then he met you and slowly your friendship grew like this. Even you are also transferred to the same middle school where Theong joined. As you were newcomers, you both always stick each other and some incident tied you as close friends or you can say best friends. Don't you introduce your friend to me? You asked him looking at Ara with a smile while she looked at you confused. Yeah, I was also thinking to ask the same. Who is she, Sorry, I forgot. Ryan, she's Ara, my best friend. Ara, she's Ryan, my friend and a classmate. That's when your heart was broken when he introduced you as a friend and introduced her as best friend. Till now, you felt him as your best friend, but you didn't know that he is treating you just as a friend. Can you show me the principal room? I have to report him, please. She asked him, showing her puppy eyes, where he smiled and agreed to go with her without even looking at you how sad you were feeling at that moment. Yeah, sure. Ryan, you go to class. I will join later. Ara, let's go. He wrapped his hand around her shoulder like a best buddies do and went with her, enjoying her talks. Ryan, I know you were hurt by him, but please don't ruin your mood. He saw the whole conversation as he was behind you taking his books from the locker. No, Jimin, I'm not feeling, but he would have introduced me as his best friend instead of a friend. Maybe he didn't see me like that. I think I mistook his friendship. You controlled your tears and went to the class with Jimin. Not only Jimin, whole school knows the priority you give to Theong. You value your friendship a lot, even you put his wishes in front of yours, but you didn't expect he would say something like this, saying you as his friend hurting you a lot. You came home as soon as you finished school, while Theong was busy with his best friend. He didn't even talk with whole day, not even said bye to you before leaving the school. All these things are hurting you a lot. Why not the person with whom we feel good ignoring for others? I think I'm not lucky enough to have best friends. I'm very bad fated girl. Whoever becomes my best friend, God has been taking them away in some way. Why, God, why? What's my mistake? You shed tears, but soon you get over distracting yourself with some music. As time passed, it was 8 p.m. As usual, you are waiting for Tang to help him in studies. He comes to your house at 8 p.m. and leaves by 10 as you teach him about that day classes. His studies not for him because his parents won't allow him to play, and your parents also don't have a problem. Why hasn't he come yet? He should be coming by time, right? You call him but he cut it and texted saying he went for a movie with Ara. That's when you again started feeling bad. But you let it go as you don't want to be a fragile. Next morning, you came to the school as the young's mother said he already left the school with Ara. You entered the class and saw Ara sitting next to Theong, which was your place. Hi, Thay. Hi, Ara. Hey, Ryan. I'm sorry I forgot about you. Me and Ara playing many games. You know she's not your kind of girl. We both share the same interests, that's why we became best friends. They both laughed at you without knowing how deeply his words were hurting. Good for you, Theong. You got a fun kind of person, not a boring person like me. You said simply not creating any drama as you don't want to get hurt and sit on another bench as you know he would sit with her. Like this 1 week passed, Theong started ignoring you while spending time with Yara. Even though it hurts, you try to be strong. It's not more painful than you suffered before. You were trying to be strong as then only you can focus on your career as your parents wished. Today Jimin also absent to the school to support you as he was with you daily. As you got your bag and focused on class until the teacher halted. Students, sorry to interrupt you. Today we have another joinee. Please come inside. New joinee entered in the class as teacher gave him the permission. But you are indulged in your notes preparation until you heard the name of the student. Students, he is John Jungkook, new student to our class. Hope you all make him feel like not a new student. Jungkook, at once you stopped writing after hearing that name which you missed in these 2 years. Your eyes quickly fell on that person to confirm if he is the one you lost or not. Slowly tears started streaming down your cheeks as he is the one. Sir, I might be new for these students, but not for my best friend for our YN, he said looking at you with teary eyes. That's when whole class along with Theong surprised and also shocked to see you both crying. In the evening after finishing the school, you and Jungkook stopped at the pond which was nearby your school. Jungkook, what's happening? Are you really my Jungkook? How? I have been shocked since morning. You just couldn't believe the person who was 2 years back now came back. It was very shocking to you since you couldn't even talk, thinking it was real or not. He also didn't talk about his YN. Please don't worry. It's true that I'm alive. It was true that I met with an accident, fell in the river, lost breath, but the doctor checked my pulse and told my parents there are chances for me to live. Then I was in coma for a year. Just a year back I got my consciousness, he said as he felt somewhat relieved after saying the truth. But why didn't you call me? You know how much I cried for you? I cried daily for you, Jungkook. You should have called me. Tears formed in your eyes, remembering those horrible days which you lived without him. Then he held your shoulders, made you look straight into his eyes. Ryan, I'm sorry. I was helpless. Actually, my father's enemies planned to. So to save me, you can see fear in his face still even after everything sorted out. Now everything is sorted out. They were charged with lifetime prisoner as my father put many allegations on them. That's why I couldn't be in contact with anyone. Dad told me to say sorry on behalf of him as he knew you would miss me. No need to be sorry, Jungkook. I understood. You're alive. I'm happy about that. I collapsed when I heard the news about you. I cannot even recall those days. I'm happy that you came back. You hugged him, shedding happy tears, as he also happy for meeting you after these many months. You and Jungkook were best friends since middle school. You are like great friends who always read in books. But one day you heard the news about his. So as you couldn't be in that school without him, you transferred to another middle school where you met Theong. Jungkook, how do you join the same school? Do you know I'm here? Then he broke the hug and answering with a smile. Actually, after getting recalled, I'm completed my middle school at home and also the first year of our high school, as we didn't know when the problem will be solved. Luckily, it got solved, so Dad asked your father about your school and told me that you are here. That's how I met you again. What if the problem doesn't solve for years? You would not have met me, right? No, Ryan, it's not that. I was controlled by Dad. More than you, I suffered to meet you. One side, I felt bad that you must be crying for me. On the other side, I felt angered that I was not able to meet you. It was tough for me too. As soon as you saw tears in his eyes, you wiped it and hugged again to give some relief. It's okay, I understand. I'm sorry, I should not have asked that. Please don't be emotional now. We are together again. We can create more memories now. You both shared many things, consoled each other, shared happy and sad moments, had a good time. You even told about Taeyang, but Jungkook didn't mind it because he was happy that you got a friend and also sad for how you have been treated by him. Next morning, you and Jungkook walking in the hallway laughing happily. Meanwhile, Taeyong, who was busy with Ara, noticed you being happy with Jungkook and was feeling jealous as you didn't even greet him like which you do daily. Of course, not since he ignored you. Hi, Ryan. You didn't even greet me. You forget after your friend came back. He asked you by stopping you and Jungkook blocking your way. Hi, Tay. Sorry, I didn't see you. By the way, he is not just a friend. He is my best friend Jungkook, and yeah, Jungkook, he is my friend Taeyong. Tae could not take a friend word from you who always says him as best friend. That's when he realized how he behaved with you lately. Hi Taeyong, thanks for being supportive to Wine in these days. Now I'm here. You don't need to take any stress. I will take care of her. Once again, thanks for being her friend. You are lucky to get her friendship. He smiled at Taeyong and left from there along with you. Tae, let's go to class. We are getting late. She tapped on his shoulder as he lost remembering how badly he behaved with you in these days. Yeah, let's go. Taeyang entered the class and saw you and Jungkook playing with each other happily. As he could not do anything, he went and sat with Ara. Jungkook, am I doing wrong seeing him as my friend? You asked him as you noticed Taeyang's dull face. No, Ryan, you said the same thing he said. Now he will understand what wrong he did with you. He is tasting his own medicine. I'm scared. You might leave me for him. Please don't do that, Ryan. Jungkook is not jealous. In fact, he is happy that you are distracted because of Taeyang in your tough times. He just scared of losing you. Jungkook, I will never leave you or our friendship. Maybe I mistook him as my best friend. It's okay. He is happy with Ara, and I am also happy that you are back. You said holding his hand as you were giving him assurance, and it's not like you forgot about Taeyang after Jungkook came. Even though Taeyang might forget about your friendship, you didn't, but you decided to not to go back to him because you don't want to hurt again. As days passed, Jungkook and you are being more happy like before, while Taeyang missing your company, missing your friendship, the care you give. Lately, he realized Ara is not as serious as you about friendship. Ara, exams are getting near. Will you explain me the syllabus? He asked her while they were walking in the hallway to leave the school as today was finished. Oh, Tay, for you, I cannot, man. I don't have that much patience to explain each and every topic. Actually, I had to leave for the movie with my friends. See you tomorrow. Bye. She patted on Taeyang's shoulder and left from there, leaving him in disappointment. That's when Taeyang realized for whom he left you now left him for other friends. He realized how badly you felt when he ignored you. He recalled every moment that he spent time with you. He is missing you badly, but it's too late. You have already got your true best friend. Ryan, I will give you a treat today. Let's go. I missed going out with you. As exams are getting near, we should enjoy before and later we'll focus on studies, isn't it? He asked, wrapping hand around your shoulder in a friendly manner while going out from the school. Yes, Jungkook, I also missed going out and eating our favorite food. But can we go after finishing the exams? We should concentrate on it, right? You asked him with puppy eyes. As he knows how much importance you give to studies, he agreed. Okay, my dear friend, as you say, but you should promise me we are going out later. He asked you, showing his pinky finger. Then you also agreed, locking your pinky finger with his as you both giggle happily. When I'm happy that you got the one you deserve. I think I don't deserve you. That's why God has given you your best friend back. I'm sorry, Ryan. I miss you. He said while seeing your disappearing figure as you were going out of the school from the other side of the exit door. They finally you realized your mistake. It's your bad luck. You missed a great friend. I hope you don't repeat it in your future. Come, I will explain to you about the syllabus. As Jimin was walking behind Taeyong, he heard everything from when Ara refused to help him. Thanks, Jimin. Jimin patted on Taeyong's shoulder to be strong, and they both left the school. It's the end. Better know who is your true friend and fake friend before getting into a deep friendship relationship. Else, you have to face the consequences, which will be a bad nightmare for your